live for the second time because, wow, technical
Yay.
difficulties. Uh, of course, as you enter the studio, you'll see Olaf seated behind his desk, sipping from his normal cup. He'll be wearing a dark long sleeve shirt and over that a teal sweater vest with a low collar, so that the collar of his shirt actually overlaps. And on that collar, of course, is the pin sporting the Dover Crows team logo. He'll motion for you to take a seat with one hand, and as he finishes whatever's in his cup with the other, and then waits for the production team to do the silent countdown and all that stuff. And he says, "Welcome back, Mech fans. What a week! What a week! What a week indeed! Upheavals and upsets during Week Three's competition. Plenty of action all around. But while we won't be having four mechs on the field this week, we will have plenty more action coming up, starting with our first match here in just a few minutes. I am, of course, contractually obligated to see some of these funny little words every now and again, usually every week. So let me go ahead and do that now and get that out of the way. Brought to you by the fine people of Donegal Media Group, the Solaris Broadcasting Company, and of course the Krieg Dominion Media. I am Olaf Krieg, and this is the Triple Press. That's right, bringing you all the great mech on mech action, interviews, and documentaries documentaries shedding light into this wonderful little world of ours ever since 3022. Tonight, we are back with week 4, a little less than halfway through the regular season. It's still early to say who's going to end up where come postseason, but I can say this. The Dover Crows are certainly not yet out of the fight, despite currently being ranked 6th in the league, and this is, of course, the cutoff point for the postseason. Any team ranked 7th or higher will have to go through a preliminary round before advancing into the actual playoffs for the coveted Trinity Cup Championship. At any rate, the Crows are in a position to make good on their previous wins, but only time will truly tell, one, if they'll get another win tonight, and where they will end up on the postseason. Going up against the Crows tonight are none other than the Marik Industrialists, currently ranked number 1 after last week's sudden meteoric rise to the top following their victory over the Ramoran opposition during the Grasshopper round. Historically, the Industrialists have been a powerful team, easily going head-to-head and toe-to-toe with every other team out there, and more often than not, by far, walking away the winner. Will that be the case tonight? Again, only time will tell. Joining me tonight is Kenji Tanaka, owner-manager of the Dover Crows. Kenji-sama, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit of deja vu. Welcome, and welcome back to the studio.
Same here. Thank you.
Real quick aside before we continue, for my viewers, now that we've done that contractual obligation bit, so what had happened was we already got like almost an hour in to this match and everything, and then I realized my mic was not picking up shit. So we had to restart everything, including this interview. Some of the results, particularly the midweek events, we'll be covering those momentarily. And then we'll get back into the fight. So, anyway, getting into the conversation at hand. Kenji, last week we had the Grasshopper round. Our in-studio analysts seem to be of the opinion that only the Industrialists managed to kill not just their opponent's Grasshopper, but also keep their own alive. I'm curious to know what you think of your team's efforts last week, and what you think this kind of statement in the unique position that the Industrialists are currently holding.
I mean, it just shows that there was another way to win. We didn't destroy the enemy Grasshopper. We destroyed different mechs that they had, but we still came out on top, even if it was by a slight margin.
It did, and if I remember right, it was only about 1 or 2 points between the two teams. Without looking back at my notes that are not
Yeah.
anywhere seated near me.
Yep.
Now we are currently about halfway through the season, or a little bit less than. Your team, as mentioned before, is currently ranked 6th, right at the cutoff for being either in or out for the postseason. Some would say it's been a fight to get to this point. Some would argue your team is just struggling in that middling mediocrity area of the rankings. What is the plan to move forward to get higher on the leaderboards, or are you content with sitting right here in the middle as the rest of the season goes on?
We're sort of content. A lot of our pilots and technicians are happy with the wins, yes. But losses don't hurt either. It gives us learning experience. I'd have to say we would like to win so that we don't hurt our own money pockets. but at the same time, if we're financially responsible, we should be fine.
Indeed. And we saw that in week 2, where an early decision was made to end the match in favor of reducing repair costs for the inevitable, much more beating of a loss than it could have been, rather. I'm getting my words jumbled because my brain is running in 17 different directions at once. But what I'm really trying to say is you were taking a loss, you decided to end the match early in lieu of taking even more of a loss. So that definitely helped you out, I think.
Yep.
Next week, the Crows will be taking on the Remoran opposition. Historically, this is a team that is often regarded as lower than most on any sort of ranking scheme, although it is also easily argued that the opposition can still be a fierce opponent. Others have even pointed out that the opposition is often right at the back of the pack, nipping at everybody's heels. What are your thoughts, I wonder, with what you've seen of that team so far, and what sort of approach do you think you'll be using when you start preparing for them next week?
As for tactics, I'm not sure. Um, However, I will divulge that this match we have a new pilot that is taking the seat of one of our mechs this round.
Indeed. Trying to get everybody some what do they call that? Well-rounded experience or what have you.
Yep. Just in case one of our top pilots get drafted.
A B-string pilot getting a chance to come out and shine. Who would have thought that such a thing happens in this league? You always see the A-stringers, the first lines. You rarely see the backups and the reserve pilots, but they're there on the teams.
Yep.
In fact, the Mariks themselves are using nothing but A-liners right now. And we'll talk about that here in just a second. Mech fans, join us as we move on down to the remote cameras and the overhead blimp for a bird's eye view of this, our first match of the week. And for those viewing at home and everything else, we're basically restarting the match. I had a significant lead going before I found out the technical problems that we were having.
I don't
Uh,
know. It was. I was holding my own. It
oh,
was definitely a win for you, but
I'll
like,
say this, real talk. You were confounding me a little bit. It was almost a Jesus Christ, boy, hold still so I can beat your ass
I
kind of
know.
moment. And I think the biggest reason right here for the viewers at home, uh, I've got about a 2-to-1 battle value advantage here. Let me go ahead and assign the boy his mechs. 7,100 to 3,573 for battle value. And just so we did this already, we resolved Talus's midweek events, which were
No.
training, recruiting, and then gathering intelligence. And no shit,
None of them.
all 3 of them he got no result. The Mariks did training; they got 1 extra free point for experience for each of the pilots and techs that are not injured. Of course, that's all of them. None of them are injured. And you have chosen the west side again. Let me go
Yep.
ahead and make sure we got the right map. And I think that's everything I need to choose. All right, so I'm going to change my starting to the east side. Go ahead and mark done when you're ready. And off we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is going to be a much more open map. This is going to be interesting. Lots of maneuver, lots of fire. Wow, there are like no trees for me to burn this time. Son of a gun. All right, well, you got the first couple of placements, so get to it, boyo.
Tell me about it.
Okay. I need this mood over here for the time being. I don't know where your mechs are, but you know what I'm gonna do? I can get away with some silly shit like this. Bloop, bloop,
Still
bloop.
haven't seen any remix.
I don't know where your mechs are at the present, which leads me to believe that they are in that top left corner, somehow getting breaking line of sight. We'll see here shortly where they are and what I got to do to go beat them into the ground.
Interesting. All right. There they are.
Let's see. All right, we have a Mirage, a Firestarter Mirage up at the top there. So I guess what we ought to be doing at this point is making my way up. See what I did there? I don't know if I want that way. Let's do that. Oh, there goes my kid yelling at the cat. Because my cat is doing something stupid. Shocker, a cat doing something stupid. That's my youngest kid I'm talking about, by the way. Oh, look at that. They're all right there in a nice little, nice, neat little row for me. All right, let's go shoot them. How do I want to do this? Ooh, okay, yeah. Ooh, wow. Fuck it. Ah! 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 I got a hit at long range. Let's see. I gotta clear out the old marks to make room for the new marks. Wow, you had a bunch of marks on your guys. I'm fucking with you. Don't listen to me. All right. Quick draw number one. Light damaged again. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Thunderbolt moving last after your two quick draws. Impressive. Let's see. What do I want to do? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. See what happens here. So on the Marik side, we have a Thunderbolt 5S, Starslayer 2C, and Hunchback 4P. Between the three of them, they have a slew of medium lasers and a couple of large lasers, and a few missiles sprinkled in for good measure. All right, quick draw number two, taking some shots. Hunchback fired at and missed. Starslayer misses. Quick draw two misses. And the Thunderbolt hits again. No PSRs. He just managed, and I got the better share of initiative this time. 100 to 96 in the battle value range going into round three. I still can't believe we had that problem. Actually, I can believe it, and I knew when I had to switch where the speakers were pointed to earlier for Kanan, I knew I was gonna need to double check. Oh, you motherfucker! That is no bueno. Oh, you son of a bitch! I see what you're doing, Talus. You fuck.
Uh-huh.
Uh, that is not good, my guy. Oh, God, I hope he misses. I hope he falls
I
over.
was really surprised when he decided to move him
Oh,
in
what
like
the
that.
shit? Ah, fuck. Okay, whatever.
Did you not move your
I
Thunderbolt?
meant to, but I was measuring a hex I wanted to go to one of your mechs to see what, what kind of range there was, and I clicked done instead of actually fucking moving like a dumbass.
Jesus, even up close, there's still a fucking 41 fucking percent to hit with lasers this close. It's very
You're welcome.
yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Damn, even this one. What the interesting.
Hang on, one. Go ahead and do what you're doing, Talos, but I gotta mute myself for a quick second.
Mirage actually hits. No way.
All right, let's see what we got. Star Slayer taking some hits. It's probably gonna be taking a lot of hits.
Hits.
Firestarter is taking some hits.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Quick draw.
0 armor left for something.
Star
Right
Slayer more
torso, okay.
hits. Quick draw hits.
God damn.
Quick draw loses some edge. Star Slayer taking some more hits. Still standing. Let the I almost said the fist fest. Let the kick fest begin. Can I punch more than one target? Oh, I don't have that option.
We're above you.
No, I can punch.
Oh,
I can't kick,
interesting.
but because you have a punch, because I have punch, I can punch twice with two arms, right? But one arm had a weapon mounted that I used, so. All right, what do we got? Right torso and one missed. Structure damage on the Star Slayer.
What's that for right torso? Okay.
Yep, everybody is still standing. He just managed 94 to 91 going into the fourth round.
And I still have decent movement.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. That really bothers me, man. That other match was going really well, like entertainment wise. Not that this isn't, but man, damn it, that sucked. Oh well.
It's still going just fine.
No,
For
no,
you.
it is. It still is. Like this is gonna be a good match, I think. The problem is, it's in my head now, Ah, okay. All right. All right. Let's see what you got, boy.
Fire though.
All right, here we go. Everything misses the Mirage. Mirage misses as well. Quick Draw eats a bunch of shit. Thunderbolt takes a couple of hits. Do I have the Thunderbolt mark yet? I do not. Let's mark it up
No.
now. Star Slayer takes no additional damage, apparently.
Nope.
Moving into the melee phase, one of your mechs is about to get kicked in the face. The other mech is going to get kicked in the shin. That kid's in the dining area. As soon as he heard me say kicked in the shin, he's like, ugh.
Damn, that was the only thing I was able to do.
Yeah.
Were
Well,
you
the other two
raised
mechs.
up on that location?
Huh?
I didn't think you were.
Yeah, I was one level higher.
Oh,
Oh,
no
dude, look at
wonder.
that. I did kick you in the face, but it got re-rolled with edge.
Oh,
And there goes your. Oh, no, your right torso isn't destroyed. Your armor is. Let's see. Quick Draw 2, losing internal structure and critical slots. Quick Draw 2 is back up to heavy. Quick Draw 1, also heavy damage, losing that lower leg actuator. The Thunderbolt takes a kick. It's fine. All PSRs made. All mechs still standing. Heat managed. Getting a little warm in your quick draw, though. One of them. 92 to 83. Excuse
wow.
me.
Your hunchback goes last. All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It's fine with me too. Showing the hex data. What the fuck?
What's the matter?
Nah. What's your Thunderbolt? Level 0 or level 1? I can't tell. It looks like
0.
level 0.
0.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to get the pop up?
Yeah, it wasn't popping up for me.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little finicky.
Finicky. Yeah. I could tell. I could tell.
What is on this stupid bird? Medium, small, and 2 machine guns. All right, let's get to the shooty shoot.
You're about to get ass blasted. Let's go.
Whatever.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. What?
This is what I heard. I don't know if this is what you meant, but this is what I heard. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna kick your ass. Fuck.
Oh no, it wasn't that. One of my mechs was just heated up. You know?
Probably one of the ones that was sitting in a block of fire.
Yeah, but one of your mechs is in the same boat.
Yeah, but my mechs have better heat management than yours.
Very true.
I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You're gonna eat a fuck ton of lasers and be happy about it. That's what you're gonna do. Just eat it. A bowl full of lasers.
Weapons fire for Thunderbolt.
Got some hits.
Right leg, left
Hunchbolt.
torso.
Hunchback takes a couple of legs. A couple of hits, I should say. Hunchback takes a bunch more hits. Oh, I need to mark the Hunchback because that's the first time it's been hit this match. Star Slayer.
Quick draw. Hits.
Mirage.
Hits.
Taking
Hit.
critical. Oh, almost had an ammo explosion on that Mirage. It got re-rolled because of that edge.
Yeah.
The Firestarter now at heavy damage. Oh, Thunderbolt takes a head hit but gets re-rolled. Quick draw falls over.
Which one?
Yours. Oh, the first one. Ow is piloting it.
Okay.
Your Firestarter fell over too.
Yeah.
Both pilots are fine. That means you won't. Well, you wouldn't have been able to kick. I can still punch you though. Oh shit!
Wow.
Who's getting ass blasted now?
Yeah, right.
What? No, not yet. Caden's over here. He's like, he's hearing me losing my mind. He's like, did you take him out? It's like, no, not yet. Your Thunderbolt is crippled with that engine and gyro hit, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware.
That is ow. That is currently going. Ow! Fuck. All right, I'm done. I'm done with it. Done with the jokes. Oh, you had to roll for a shutdown too, because your heat spiked from the engine hit.
Yeah, Jesus.
And I got the better share of the initiative. Your quick draw with Al is currently immobile. Oh, are you surrendering all of them?
Yeah.
All right. That was quick draw number 2. I don't know who to give that kill to.
You're gonna have to go back.
Yeah. Oh, you surrendered both of them, guys.
All right. They're all being surrendered. It's
okay.
Game.
Yep. Here, let me click done and done. The Hunchback gets the fire starter.
I can't eject the quick draw yet because he's
Is he-
engine or immobile prone.
Is the pilot awake? Yeah, he's awake. Why can't he eject?
He's too short. Can't reach.
Kaden just said maybe he's too short and can't reach the button.
Mm.
Hold on, let me get this. Quick draw 1. And I don't know who fired last on that one mech. Go ahead and click done for me.
Yeah. Oh, pilot Toju destroyed by fire. That's
What?
what I just said.
Oh, he ejected into the fire.
Yeah.
That's alright. It doesn't count.
And I still cannot eject.
Well, you won't be able to eject during the fire phase. It's only during
That's right.
movement phase.
That's right. I forgot I was fire.
Wow, you still didn't make it below 25%. Hold on. I got it. I know how to fix this, but we'll have to click through everything again. Type in /defeat. Like the victor, the defeat. There you go. And then just click done all the way through. Team 1 achieved all victory. Alright, let me take a look at who hit that quick draw number 2. I can't look at the round report? Because I know in that last... Oh, duh. I don't need to do all that. Never mind. I'm stupid. Round 6. 5. That's quick draw. That quick draw. The Star Slayer kicked quick. Oh, when the Star Slayer kicked quick draw number 2 was when the Star Slayer was on that one level higher. So the Star Slayer gets the second one. Okay. All right. Talus.
Yeah.
Good match. Sorry it didn't go so well, and apologies for the technical issues there. Let's go ahead and start doing the post-match stuff. Starting with victory points. You'll get 1 point. I start with 3. I killed 2 heavies and a light. That is 6, 7, for a total of 10. You got none. Final score 10-1. No extra bonuses or whatever in there. Oops. Victory points. Fans. This is going to be a basic roll here. Let me pull up my rules. Make sure I got the right stuff. Here we go. All right, you're going to have a 2d6 minus 1. Total of 3. Minus 1 fan. There were some people enjoying the Dover Crows, but now there are slightly less. For the Mariks, +1 for winning, +1 for a 2-win streak. None of the other stuff applies. Seven plus 2 is 9. That gives me 1 new fan. +1 fan, +2 fan sponsorship. All right. Wealth. So totaling the victory points together, 10 plus 1 is 11. The Mariks will receive 21 wealth. And the Crows receive 11 wealth for match earnings. Let's go ahead and update spreadsheets to reflect accordingly. Starting with the Crows. Over here, that's not what I wanted. General info. Crows are now 2 wins and 2 losses. Oops, there we go. 17 cumulative victory points. And they lost a fan. Under finances, match earnings are 11. Their fan income is an additional 6. All right, hold it there for a moment. Go over to the Mariks. The Mariks are now 2 wins, 1 loss, and a draw. They gain 10 points, taking them up to 41 total cumulative victory points, and have gained a total of 3 fans, going from 32 to 35. So, match earnings, 21. Fan income, 23. We'll get into the rest of that afterwards. Now, next step, the draft. Dallas, I need a 2d6 roll. You'll have a -1 because you lost the match. Let me just make sure I've got that correct.
7.
Expenses, salaries. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. Yep, -1 for a match that's lost. You rolled an 8. -1 is 7. No one is drafted from your team. Mariks have a 2d6 +1 for winning. Total of 7 +1 is 8. Nobody drafted from the Mariks. Surprisingly, nobody wants the Mariks to join their stuff. Next up, expenses, starting with maintenance. Now, you're in a really weird position right now. Now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechs total.
And only 6
technicians, but 3 of your mechs are crippled. You don't have to maintain them because they've already had their repair bills paid for. They just haven't completed repairs. So your quick draw number 2 here. Well, no, because both your quick draws had techs assigned to them. So Doi and Munnison are on there. Doi, where's Munnison? Oh, that means your awesome is unmaintained this week. Next week, you'll have to make a roll.
I know. That's why I did it that way.
Yep. Playing the shuffling game of Jesus Christ, brain, shut up, brain. All right, so no finances, or excuse me, no maintenance costs because you managed to skate out of that one. Salaries is next. So 2 for all the green and regulars, 3, 4, and that's it. So -4 for salaries. Maintenance is 0. We'll get to repairs in a moment because I got to calculate those a little bit differently. Or not differently, but they're a little more intensive, so I'm going to do that one at a time. For the Mariks, maintenance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all their mechs are maintained, but they have 8. 3 went to the field. So 8 minus 3 is 5. -5 for maintenance. Salaries. 2 for all the greens and regulars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So -8 for salaries. Now let's talk repair and medical. Starting with your mechs. You've got a heavy mech.
2
that
heavy
is
mechs.
crippled.
Oh. Yeah, one of them's crippled.
So a heavy mech crippled is 8. A heavy mech at heavy is 6. And a light mech at heavy is 3. That's a total of 17 for repairs. None of your pilots were injured. For the Mariks, Thunderbolt, light damage, so it's going to be 1. Starslayer, moderate damage, medium, is 3, plus 3 for its technology, total of 6. Hunchback, medium light, total of 8 for repairs, minus 0 for medical, minus, okay, that's calculated slightly differently. All right, we're already at the Mariks. Let's go ahead and finish those off. For the Mariks, they have a minus 8 for repair bills, minus 0 for medical. They have a repair cost reduction of 5 from their sponsorship. That takes that right there. That takes care of all of that. Finances for them. Let's go to the Crows now. Repair costs. I'm assuming you're going to repair everything or make the effort to because you have so many mechs that are crippled right now.
Yeah.
All right, minus 17 repairs, 0 for medical. Nothing special there. All right. Financially speaking, you are currently sitting at 17 wealth with all of your bills paid for. So not bad. There are definitely worse positions to be in, i.e. 16 or less. Go ahead and get that roll 1d6 copied and ready to go because it's time to do some repair rolls.
Yay! All right, it's copied.
All right. First up, we're going to do all 6 of your mechs that need to be repaired.
Yay!
We're going to start with your quick draw number 1. You need a 5+, and you have 3 attempts total. There's
Failed the
1.
first one.
Yep. 2, 3.
Let's go. What's next? What's not getting repaired?
Let's see. Quick draw number 2. I need a 4+. You have 3 attempts. 1, 2. There it is.
Yay!
All right, and your fire starter needs a 5+, 3 attempts.
Yay!
Don't roll until I finish my whole line, because otherwise I may not be able to... Actually, hold on. There, now I know where the break is. All right, let's go ahead. Jenner, 6+, 3 attempts. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Kintaro, 6+ times 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
And your Kintaro. Wait a minute. What did you say a second ago?
Kintaro, you did Jenner, then Kintaro.
Oh, then you're Griffin. 1, 2. There it is.
Yay!
So you got a couple of mechs fixed this week.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and update your mechs roster. Your mech bay must be a mess. Just fucking parts everywhere, man. All right, the Griffin got
call
repaired.
sabotage.
Hey, I can't help what you do or don't roll, brother. All right, quick draw 1 is crippled, so let's go ahead and copy this and just bring it down. But the fire starter is repaired. 1 quick draw is repaired, and the Griffin is repaired. The Jenner, the Kintaro, and the other quick draw. All right, we're good. We're good. We got it. All right. So you still have. So you don't need to buy any new mechs to make a team for next week. So there's that.
Yay!
I'm so glad you got a good attitude about this. Oh man,
It's a very interesting situation.
Yeah. Well, again, it's it's your techs that are in a bad shape, XP wise.
Find
That'll be fixed.
hire new people.
No, you make the ones you have better, and you'll be fine shortly, because you'll be spending some experience points here in a minute, or not in a minute, but later. All right, let me go ahead and get. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and get my roll 1d6 copied and pasted. Thunderbolt 3+, 4 attempts. 1. Got it. Starslayer, also a 3+ with 4 attempts. 1. Got it. And Hunchback, 3+, 5 attempts. Got it.
Boo.
Okay, I deserve that, I guess. All right, now I add in experience points for the match. Starting with your team. Ow gets 1 point.
Yay.
Now at 16. Toju gets 1 point.
Yay.
Oh my god, calm down, bro. 17. And then the fire starter pilot Altonin gets 1 point.
Yay.
Up to 6. Now for your techs. We have Munnison, 13 now. Doi, at 9 now. And Rissinen at 10. For the Mariks, we're going to be gaining a bunch of points. Starting with Omar, grabbing a total of 3. Going up to 18. Copeland also gains 3, going up to 17. And Zhao gains 3 more, going also to 17. And then the techs, Burnwall grabs 2, up to 18. Zappo grabs 2, where are you? Going up to 14. And Shade grabbing 2, going up to 19. Let me double check my notes, make sure we haven't forgotten anything. XP, repair rolls, added up all the costs. All right, cool. That means we now go back to the interview room, the studio, with Olaf, who is looking at a probably somewhat disappointed, sad Kenji Tanaka.
Yay.
Who is delirious right now with just,
Nah, he's alright.
yeah, no. And Olaf is just like, well, that was quite a display of perhaps excessive firepower. Unfortunately, most of that firepower was Marik firepower and not the Dover Crows. Kenji-san, care to comment?
Slaughter, Merrick suck, and Dragonborn, you better revenge me.
I think Olaf does chuckle at that a little bit. And it's like, well, you know, obviously you can't win them all. And not for nothing.
Oh, no. It was all shits and giggles for this match. On the other hand, it was sort of to be expected considering it's our first season back. We're bound to lose here and there.
Well, that and you're up against arguably one of the better teams, top 3, top 4 teams in the entire league. There's not many teams better. And the Industrialists have been focused on or favored a heavy energy build for this match in particular and in general. And that's a hard thing to overcome when you've got literally all those lasers coming at you looking like a damn strobe light show.
Yep.
But listen, I still have faith in the Crows. I like what I see out there with the Crows. A lot of tactical use. You know, last week you had some very heavy tactics going on against the honeybees, and it worked for you. Worked really well. Previously, you had something of a cat and mouse kind of ideology going against the debutantes, and of course, when you face the Wolverines in week 1, you know there was some good tactics going on there as well. So don't discount the Crows, and I say that both to you, Kenji-san, and to the viewers. The Crows are not done, and they are still in a good position. They just got to get more wrench turners, maybe some more wrenches.
Yeah,
maybe
talk about
better, maybe better bolts in their stable. But
I have the mind to send a message to Luthien Armor Works. Let's go.
That's actually kind of funny. I'm thinking this out of character now. That's actually pretty funny. The team sponsored by a mech builder can't fix their goddamn mechs.
Yeah. How fun. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
You know?
the irony. Well, since we're already in the out of character side, I do want to say this. This video is probably quite a bit shorter than many of our previous ones. But we
Yeah.
also did have a couple of things going against us. You know, we kind of, well, we had that technical difficulty in the beginning where I didn't have my sound being recorded, which would have made for a very interesting video to watch if I had not dumped that one in favor of this one.
Would have went like,
Yeah, and then hearing your response, and you get to play Jeopardy.
Yeah.
You don't want to play Jeopardy
Gotta-
unless you're playing Jeopardy. You
Yeah.
don't want to play Jeopardy watching a video on YouTube. No, I think overall, I think that was a good match. Not the part where I just destroyed your team, but
Oh, that BV.
you were up
was-
against the hill right there,
Yeah.
literally 2-1.
I still think the first match was going better
It was going better for you.
at the time. It was
It
still
was-
a loss, but it was still better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you in that match, and of course we're gonna talk about this, and the viewers have no idea what we're talking about. But in that match, you were definitely able to maneuver a little bit better. You had more ground to work with that was more obstructive for me, so it made it harder for me to hit you. Whereas this one, I think you tried to commit at the wrong time. Instead of baiting me in, and conversely, I was trying to bait you in, and it kind of worked. Not the way I wanted to, but in a way that still was good for me. And then once your thunder or your quick draw fell over, and then I punched its guts right out of it. Obviously, that was the turning point, clearly. But I was like, damn, son. But, well, Talos, you got anything else before we wrap it up here?
Nope. I had fun.
Good. Well, I'm glad that even though you took an ass whooping, you still had fun doing it. Okay, I'm being a little facetious, but my words still ring true. Like, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself
It
despite
was a
losing.
biased match. I repeat, biased match.
Hey, listen, father versus son. Every now and again, the father has to just beat the shit out of his son.
I beat you the first week. It had
You
to come
did.
back around.
You did. But I'll be honest, like, and I think I explained this to you before. Like, I set all the GM teams, I set their pieces up before I see what the players bring to the table. And when you gave me your stuff last night, I was just sitting here going, oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking raffle stomp. Do people even use that word anymore? Raffle stomp? No.
They say shit show or
Yeah,
massacre
it
or
was gonna be a massacre. I was just looking at this going, oh my god. And I looked at the quick draw. I remember looking at it and thinking, okay, well at least they have a handful of lasers, but they have no range. They're all medium lasers and SRMs.
Yep.
The little bit of missiles they do have. So he's got a weather. Like, I could literally, if I wanted to, just sit at long range and plink you with large lasers, but then I wouldn't score any points by killing any mechs unless I got a lucky shot in her. But I knew going into this match it was going to be very much one-sided against you. Tried not
It's
to
bound
make
to happen.
as I told you before, like, I wasn't going to try to make it obvious that you were going to get your ass whooped, but obviously I couldn't pull too many punches because then people are thinking, favoritism or whatever. But definitely wanted a good match for the viewers, and I think we got one. First one was a better match for the viewers.
Oh
I'll be
yeah,
honest.
for sure.
I just
Which
wish
is
my
unfortunate, but
I just wish that whatever causes my computer to redirect where my sounds are pushed for, which speaker is there. Like, it was trying to push. I think earlier today when Kanan pointed it out, it was trying to use my microphone as a speaker, which it can do. It's just because I have the headset and I have to flip a switch on the microphone. It can be a speaker, but no, it's not a speaker. It's a microphone.
sounds like it's rough.
Yeah, no, it's annoying that when my computer does it. And I knew I should have checked my settings, but I just rolled with it. Anyway, you got anything for the viewers at home and abroad?
Next week will be better.
I'm looking forward to it.
Assuming my fucking technicians get it together.
Yep. Make sure you read that section in the rules that covers how experience points work, like what the conversion rate is, how many points you need to spend in order to level up, and all that.
Okay.
Otherwise, obviously, I could sit there and help you, but not all your techs are going to level up. One or two of them had single digits.
Oh yeah, I know.
But same could probably be said for some of your pilots that may not have a whole lot more than. I think one of your pilots has like 6 points, which the only thing he can do is increase his piloting 1.
Yeah, so it's whatever.
It's all good. Every little bit helps. And there'll be another time later in the season. 2 additional times, depending on how things go. All right, my friends, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go and, I don't know, nuke some kettle corn or something and see who keeps messaging me on Discord. Let me see. Tomorrow night, or I guess if you're viewing this in YouTube land, it'll be tomorrow. We have Oh, the debutantes are playing. That's who it is. I couldn't think of who it was. I was confused for a second. So tomorrow evening, I am doing debutantes game. The following evening is Dragonborn versus Honeybees. And what that means, of course, is that these videos will be available Sunday morning and Monday morning, U.S. time, respectively. This video, of course, will be available Saturday morning, but you'll already know that because you're watching that video right now for another moment. Other than that, of course, we have our normal streaming and other shenanigans. And if you enjoyed the show, you enjoy where we're going with all this stuff, in the description, you'll see a link for our Discord. Come down to the Discord, hang out with us, talk smack with us. We don't mind. We throw shit right back at you. So, other than that, I'm going to get out of here. So now I'm just rambling. All right, my friends. See you around next time. Peace.